The addition of Piperonyl Butoxide, PBO, enhances the efficacy of the active ingredient, allowing for a reduction in the recommended dose on the label without losing performance. In the following tests, the efficacy of the product applied at full dose of active ingredient is compared with the efficacy of the product at a reduced dose, up to 25% of the full dose, up to 75% less of AI full dose, but with the addition of PBO. Let's take a closer look at the impact of PBO on product efficacy over time. This graph illustrates the performance of flonicamide with and without the addition of PBO, measured from day 7 to day 11. As you can see, the product combined with PBO consistently outperforms the version without it, maintaining higher efficacy throughout the testing period. What's particularly noteworthy is that even at lower doses of the active ingredient, the PBO enhanced formulation delivers superior results. This not only ensures better performance, but also opens the door to significant cost savings by reducing the amount of active ingredient required. Here we see a comparison of product efficacy with and without PBO at the 6-day mark. The data clearly shows that the addition of PBO significantly enhances performance, as the insect count is considerably reduced even when using lower doses of the active ingredient, but adding PBO in the formulations. This applies to both adults and larvae. This not only improves overall effectiveness, but also presents a valuable opportunity to reduce formulation costs without compromising results. Here we see a comparison of product efficacy with and without PBO at the 13-day mark. The data clearly demonstrates that the addition of PBO significantly enhances performance, with a greater reduction in insects count, even when lower doses of the active ingredient are used in the formulation. This effect is consistent across adult insects, eggs, and larvae. Similar results apply to diverse classes of insecticides like etoxazole and acetamiprid. Comparison of mortality rates of anopheles exposed to deltamethrin and permethrin alone, and in combination with PBO, indicates that PBO helps overcome insecticide resistance. In this specific examples, the anopheles mosquitoes are tolerant to deltamethrin or permethrin-only treatments, showing mortality as low as 20% in the worst case. PBO addition allows to restore a high efficacy even against tolerant mosquitoes, bringing the mortality back to 100% in most cases. PBO is extremely effective in combination with pyrethrins, pyrethrum extract. In the graph, formulation number 1 is the formulation developed and supported by Endura for European Biocidal Products Regulation, EU BPR. Formulation number 2 is a formulation without PBO, in which pyrethrins content was increased to a level that equals the risk assessment evaluation for Formula 1 for a same dosage. Formulation number 3 is a formulation with same content of pyrethrins of number 1, but without PBO. The formulation number 1 clearly shows a superior efficacy compared to formulation number 2 and number 3. In terms of mortality, is the only composition passing both the 90% minimum mortality and the 80% of knockdown flies requirement posed by BPR guidelines for use against flying insects. Usage of PBO in combination with pyrethrins in this formulation is also beneficial in enhancing the speed of action, resulting in a faster knockdown speed as reported in the graph. In terms of speed of action, the formulation number 1 is the fastest to reach 80% of knockdown flies, which is the minimum BPR requirement for knockdown. Same tests were carried out also against Blatella germanica, and results are similar in terms of efficacy and speed. In addition, we noticed that with PBO added in the formulation, we can achieve a better residual effect, which is not present in formulations without PBO. Formulation number 2 has also been tested in comparison to formulation number 1 at an application rate that would give the same cost per treatment. The application rate of 12 grams per square meter for formulation number 1 has the same cost of an application of 4 grams per square meter for formulation number 2. The decision to incorporate Piperonyl Butoxide, PBO, into insecticide formulations can be highly profitable if the integration is aligned with market needs, regulatory compliance, and consumer demand. The potential benefits include enhanced product efficacy, even against resistant insects, differentiation in a competitive market, cost savings from reduced active ingredient usage, and an improved safety profile that appeals to health-conscious consumers.